got our beverage, our sunglasses, our backpack full of camera gear, tools, racing gear, go-kart, very important. And also, we got more beverages in our little cooler here. Let's go. All right, we filled up with diesel. We got a full tank of diesel, but that gas station only had 87 octane for regular fuel, so we could not buy our race gas there. So we're gonna have to make another stop before we get to the track to buy some race gas. We're rolling, and we're getting some spots of rain on the windshield, which is a little concerning. But it's supposed to be no rain today at the track, so hopefully this clears up before we get there. We're hauling ass. 114 miles an hour. Just kidding, that's kilometers. It's like 70 something. It's like 71 miles an hour, I think. So fuel jug, sit rep is that it is still attached. Great, cool. And I can't open it while I'm driving and holding the camera, but the cool box is working awesome. My drinks are like ice cold in there. We made it. We're here. Nothing fell off or out of the van. And it's a little bit wet here, but not too bad. But we're the only ones here right now, which is pretty normal on a Friday. Nobody really likes to get here super early on a Friday. Yeah, look at that cool tilt steering wheel. That's so cool. Yeah, so I guess what I'll probably do is I'll just get my stuff unpacked and kind of chill and wait for my coaching student to get here this morning, and then we'll dive into that. Do you need me to lift it, or?
No, I got it.
Cool.
She's been working out.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take to like clear the track up, but I mean there could be a bunch of crap on there, so normally I would say like, you know, 7 laps or whatever, but you do whatever you feel to get like 3 or 4 good ones.
Okay.
And I will be out there watching. A little damp out here, but not too bad. Main problem is it's like 55 degrees out here, which is not what I wanted. But I suppose it's probably better than if it was like 105 degrees. So Isabel's out there now getting her first laps, and let's see how she looks coming down here. Probably pretty cautious the first lap. The grass is so long and wet. It's like I'm walking through a swamp. My feet are soaked. Same thing. However many laps you feel like you need to do to get comfortable, but we just got to slow down the hands. Just focus on slowing down the hands.
I'll take that off next time. You don't care about your feet anymore.
Nah, we don't care about those things.
Don't kick it.
Yeah, just kick it off when you're out there.
She would. Don't give her ideas.
All right. Getting better. She's just got too aggressive of hands on the initial input, so the kart's getting really upset right away when she turns in, and then it's just flat all the way through the corner, which is really hurting her exit speed. So we just gotta slow the hands down a little bit, get the kart rotated a little bit more progressively and a little bit slower. And I think that'll kind of fix everything. Let's see how she enters this corner here. She's been too wide most of the time. Still a little bit too wide, but getting better, settling down a little bit more. Yes, yes, yes. So much better, so much smoother. I like it.
I'm like, there's no way.
Was it faster? 2/10. That's no that's good.
I don't know what I got last time.
You had an 8 last time.
Oh.
It looked way better.
It takes some getting used to hold it here.
I know, it feels really weird until you get used to it, but it looked way better. Like in that last corner.
It felt better.
You came to that last corner the one time and I was like, yes. You only turned one time. It looked great.
It just felt better through the corner.
Yeah, because you're on the rubber, you know? The cart is not bouncing all over the place and sliding because you're off the rubber.
The sweeper needs some practice.
Yeah, I still think you were a little bit high there.
A bit too high.
Yeah. Still kind of the same thing, just coming in a little bit too high. And then not, you know, you're not down on that concrete section. You're better, but not, it's still not where we want it yet. But otherwise, I thought it was good.
No, I put it.
We could just pick this up and put it on the ground and pick it up, but someone insisted that we have to demonstrate the capabilities.
Well,
Hey, that kind of worked.
I was never concerned.
That was, it wasn't graceful, but it worked.
True. Your ramp system's kind of janky. So.
Yeah, we need to, this is not ideal. We need to fix this. So we're putting new fuel line in because we had air bubbles in our other one, which we already knew about when we ran this last time, but we didn't fix it because
We don't fix it.
we don't fix things for 6 months until we get our go-kart out again. So put some new fuel line and then we'll see how that goes. Should probably mount my camera on there too.
Probably. I mean, for a guy who claims to be vlogging, I would think so.
Yes, without an onboard shot, this is a useless video.
Exactly. We need video of you passing a kid cart on a track.
Oh, wow. Well, we did about 20 laps. Supposed to have another lesson right now, but my pupil has not showed up yet. So I'm just over here hanging out with the dudes over here, the Franklin boys. I'll see what they're up to.
I wanted to let you know, Scott, that
why.
Well, not yet. We're working on the last roll.
Terminals are tight.
It's only been like 4 years, so.
Oh, wow,
lubed, bro.
Brandon. Look at how lubed it is now.
Get out of here.
Yeah, lubricant all over everything.
For the first 6 laps.
Dude, you got to keep making videos or you're not going to get that $26 check every month from YouTube.
That's what
Like, comment, and subscribe. I need to earn $30 a month on YouTube to make this worthwhile. Well, our afternoon lesson canceled, so that means we get to go drive some more.
Let's go break some stuff.
I'd rather not, but it might be me that breaks. I've got about probably 40 total laps in me before my head falls off my body, so I think we're probably halfway to complete physical failure.
Well, you got just over half a tank of fuel, so.
Great. My body is burning energy at the same rate as the engine is.
You got a half an hour. See if you can burn it up in that time.
Out of shape, I'm old, and I need definitely to work out a little bit more. But this is good. The best way to get in shape for karting is to go race a go-kart. So this is exactly what I need. But other than that, it's going pretty good. We're pretty quick. Go-kart feels good. I feel good except for my neck, which I can work on. But I think I got about 5 more laps in me. The last few sessions have been 5 or 6 laps and my head starts to get pretty heavy. So I think we'll go out probably for like 1 more session, see how long I can last, and then we'll pack it in and call it a day. It's pretty fun. We got all the Franklin guys out here on KAs too, so we get to race around a little bit together and talk trash and compare lap times. That's fun. So, good day at the track. Complete. We're back in the rig. We're headed home. Packing up the rig is a little bit of a Tetris game to fit everything in here, but it's really not that bad. So I'm pretty happy today with how everything worked out. I got to drive my go-kart more than I thought I was going to because my afternoon class canceled. The van performed flawlessly. The go-kart performed flawlessly too. It ran great considering we haven't even driven it for 6 or 7 months, at least. The only weak link in the whole thing is me. I need to get to the track a lot more because I am exhausted. And at the end there, I was just doing 5-lap stints because that's all I could do before my neck gave out. And to be fair, this track and this layout is kind of a neck stretcher. So I'm not too upset about that. If I'm gonna race at Road America, that's a track that's a little bit easier physically. But I definitely wanna get out and get in a little bit better race shape so I can focus more on driving instead of keeping my head up. But otherwise, like, the speed we had was pretty good. We were pretty fast compared to all the other guys there, and they were a good benchmark, but I was a little bit underweight. I was not at class weight, so it's a little bit skewed in my favor, but I think we were pretty good. I think we'll be all right. I think we're still competitive. It just takes me a while to get the rust off. The older I get, the more laps it takes, but it was nice to have my dad out there too, working on the go-kart with me, just like old times. He made a comment about how roughly about this time 20 years ago is when I started racing, or I started driving go-karts for the first time. And that's kind of wild to think about, but really cool. So it was nice to spend the day with him a little bit too. I think we're gonna try to get out more and more often because I need to get in a little bit better shape before we race in a month and a half. For now, I need to go home, and I desperately need to lie down and get in a leave and probably a nice cool beverage. But overall, super fun day. Nice to see everybody at the track. Nice to drive my kart for a while. Awesome weather. A lot of